Computer. Alrighty, and in three, two, and one. Hey guys, welcome back to Live, Learn, Let Go. My name is Jessica, your hostess, and I am so excited. I have another castmate here with me today from the Spotlight games that we played on May 20th, or May 20th, May 10th, 2026 on Mother's Day, and his name is Jason. So Jason, how you doing today?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing so good. This is so much fun. Thank you for
I
sitting down
know.
and chatting
Of
with me, especially
course.
because the Spotlight game, I don't even think we got a one-on-one conversation.
Nope.
We never got the chance, even though you voted for me for Secret Spotlight, I never got the chance to talk to you. I was so
Yeah.
robbed
Yeah.
of that moment. I knew I
Yeah.
was going to shine in it, and to only be able to talk to three people was so frustrating.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun. So, how did you find out about the Spotlight? Like, what was your casting experience like?
That's such a great question. How did I find out about the Spotlight? I have been in the community of online games since I was 13,
Mhm.
12, 13, and I'm 24 now. So over, I think maybe 10 years, maybe over 10 years. I've been in so many games. I've hosted a lot of games. So I've been in I know about like traders games that they do over
Yeah.
Zoom and things like that. And I think someone had mentioned to me, they were like, "Oh, did you see all the reality TV alumni did this like new Spotlight game?" I was like, no, I didn't see it. So I watched it, loved it,
Yeah.
obviously. I mean, we all love it. So I enjoyed it a lot. And then I saw that they were casting, and I was like, why not? Like I haven't played a game now. I think Spotlight was the first game I played in 2 years.
Oh,
So I was like,
wow.
why not? I mean, if nothing else, I can meet new people. So I applied
Exactly.
and got on. So
Yeah, it's kind of funny for me with my casting experience. I actually
mhm.
had saw the advertisement and I have dyslexia, so my brain will skip over certain words, especially
Yeah,
with ADHD, like it just wants to get to the point already.
yeah.
So I had saw their post about apply now, and then I saw on there how it said online social game.
Yeah.
I didn't see social, I just saw online game. And so
Oh,
my husband plays a lot of online gaming, so I just naturally assumed it was like video games, not
yeah.
like a social game. Because had
Oh,
I known when I saw the advertisement that it was Big Brother in 3 hours, I would have applied
yeah.
for it then.
Yeah.
But about a week after I had saw their post, I got a message from Alex Day, and he asked me to play the game. I
Awesome.
was
I
like
mean, it was
recruited. I'm
it
like,
was meant
be
to be.
recruited? What? This is so insane.
It was
I'm
meant
so
to be. If you
flattered.
already
It was
liked Big
meant to
Brother, but you
be.
didn't even know that it was
Mm-mm.
kind of that related to that kind of
I,
game,
and it
meant
was
to
when
be.
he slid into my DMs and he asked me to play a game because I've been casted on another show. I don't know if I told you. So I
You
haven't
did.
played
Yeah.
yet. I played this weekend on the 23rd and 24th.
So
And it's an
exciting. I'm
I
so excited
know,
for
I'm so
you.
excited. It plays in person. So I'm not used to online stuff. When I do my
Yeah.
interviews, I typically try to travel to the person and do it in person interviews.
Yeah.
So branching out more other than just like Instagram and Facebook and like learning Zoom and learning how to edit videos. It's been
Yeah.
super rewarding and I'm so happy for it. So now I'm like, let me play more online games. Why not?
Yeah.
And you want to know the craziest thing is I'm actually casted in another show that is I'm playing against this week. So I have two shows that I'm playing
Oh,
this week.
wow. Oh my God, this
Yeah,
is so
it's just
exciting.
insane. Like I applied for Francis's franchise first
Yeah.
originally, and
Yeah.
I had applied for it and forgot because I just started applying for any LRG casting game.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what these are, but I need experience. I really want to play Big Brother. Thinking ahead, maybe this will give me exposure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like whatever I'm doing, I just follow my gut with whatever I go to try to do.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm just excited to play that game, but playing another game this week is it's interesting because it's all online too.
I
I don't want
know.
to, I'm releasing your episode. I'll tell you off camera what it is, but just know that like what I'm going to tell you off camera is going to twist your mind because it's very I'll give a little sneak peek and you can probably figure it out.
Okay.
What happened in our casting happened with this casting too.
Oh.
Mhm. So I'll give you a sneak peek, and I don't want to say what it is or how it is, but it's an online game. Just because I want to release your episode. I told Mike, so I have to wait until a
Yeah.
week or two to actually like, unless I edit it out. But I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
want to edit stuff. But yeah, I'll tell you off camera. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm
You
so
should apply
excited
for that
for
one too.
you. Yeah, I want to hear all about this. You better be messaging me all of your
Yes, I will
thoughts. I
message you
have to
so
hear it. I'm
much.
so excited for
But
you.
yeah, I was recruited for the spotlight, and I'm still trying to figure out why. I don't know
Yeah.
why Alex found me. I don't know how he found
Yeah.
me. I never asked.
Yeah.
He slid into my DMs, and I was like, it's an instant yes, because I got cast on another show. I already love the opportunity, everything leading up to it. So I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever this is, yes.
Yeah.
And then I went and actually started watching the spotlight and I was like, holy crap. I'm
Hmm.
like, this is my opportunity to shine.
Yeah.
Yes. And I feel like I
Yeah.
did pretty well.
I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, and I know that not every time we understand what that reason is,
Yeah.
but I think that this all everything that happened for you happened for a reason. So I'm excited for
Exactly. Well,
you.
we'll find out one day whether it's this year or next year or years later. But
Yeah.
I feel like it was only destined that I'm meant to be on Big Brother one of these years. And I don't mean to say that cockily and just confident in that.
No, I can see it. I
My
can see
phrase
it
is
for
I'm not
sure.
cocky, I'm confident. But I'm very
Yeah.
confident that, because the last two seasons, I don't know if I told you, I'll have to tell
Hmm.
you, I did a ballsy move.
Yeah.
For casting producers last week. So what I ended up doing was after the Spotlight episodes kind of aired and they had little clips and stuff coming out, and I realized it was getting attention. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to give up on Big Brother. I'm not going to submit
Yeah.
an audition tape, but people are doing a lot of things on social media to get casting producers' attention. So why
Hmm.
not me? I got someone's casting producer's attention, so clearly I need to do something more. So
Yeah.
what I did was I took the location of a story and I
Okay.
put CBS Big Brother house as my location. I don't know why, it's just what my gut told me to do at the time.
Yeah.
Then I put my YouTube link where I have about 60 different audition tapes that I did.
Oh.
I have almost 900 different audition tapes that I've created
Oh my
because I'm
God.
bipolar. I don't know if I said that yet or not.
Yeah.
But when I was auditioning, it sent me into a mania high, and I never knew that I was bipolar
Yeah.
until I started auditioning for Big Brother.
Yeah.
So I got on medications and it started, helping me get better. But my outlet through my mania at the time was creating audition videos because
Oh wow.
I just saw the light of like, I'm meant to be for the show. So
Yeah.
just do, go, 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 go. And then
Yeah.
eventually, hopefully, you'll go, go, go on the show.
Yeah. You are better than
So,
me. I could
yeah,
never do Big Brother. I could
really.
ne
Why not?
I 90 days is a long time.
It
That's
is,
I feel
yeah.
like a really big like reason. What's another reason? I feel like I'm not as like knowledgeable about the game and not being like I've seen like pretty much every season I've seen like the Canadian versions, but like
Yeah.
I feel like my brain isn't wired that way. I feel like I wouldn't do well. I don't
But
know.
if you watch it and you learn it, then that's when it comes down
That's
now.
true. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know.
Would
I
it
don't
be
know what
hard?
it
Do you think it'd
is.
just be hard to be away from family for 3 months?
I think it would be. I
Yeah.
think it would be really hard. I feel like because I'm very like I hang out with people all the time. I mean, I literally just hung out with someone. Like I'm always out with my people doing things like spending time with people. I love people. And obviously like when you're in the game, like you love them, but you're also competing against them. And I
Yeah.
don't know how I would do in an environment where like sure, like they love me, they're getting to know me, but like they also want me out, you know?
Mhm.
So I feel like it would be a struggle.
But like you said earlier, I think you said it off camera. At the end of the day, it's just a game.
That's true. That's very, and eventually I will be
It's
fine.
nothing personal. It's just a game.
I feel like also like the public perception, not like I care what my perception is, but I feel like it would be difficult for me to like, oh my gosh, I have to focus on this game, but also there's millions of people watching at the same time. So it's like, um,
For me, I would forget the cameras are going. Like I did
really? Oh
not
my
even feel
God.
like we were live with people watching when we were playing
Hmm.
Spotlight. And
Yeah.
when I was on The Price is Right for my 27th birthday, I got called down as a contestant.
Yeah.
I forgot cameras rolling, even though there's big cameras all
Really?
over me, like and all over in the face and stuff. Like I just lived in the moment and forgot. So that's
Yeah.
why I'm actually a little bit terrified.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna forget that I'm on TV and I'm just gonna be myself.
Really?
And by just being
Yeah.
myself, I know it's gonna inspire a lot of people who live with the same
Yeah.
conditions like me. And that's my whole purpose of really wanting to do Big Brother is to inspire people, to make them happy, to
Yeah.
make them laugh, to make them smile, to make them
Mhm.
forget their problems that they
Yeah.
have going on in their life, to have
Yeah.
that outlet of joy. And
Yeah.
I can just see myself lighting up that TV screen one day.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm not
see
giving
it.
up on it. But to get back to the story, because I
Yeah.
got sidetracked,
Yeah. Yeah.
I posted that YouTube link, okay?
Yeah.
Now, then what I went through is I follow almost every single casting producer for Big Brother that I can think of that I've like found out there that I've like secretly stalked to try to figure out what they're looking for. Because I mean,
Yeah.
how do you stand out of a crowd of thousands of people when I'm
Hmm.
a mom? There's only 1 to 2 positions on the show to begin with for a mom, and then you have to think of the different backgrounds they're looking for. Like it's a hard ass show to get onto, but if you keep trying and you stand out, you can do it. So it's just a matter of time of figuring out what these producers want and how you're supposed to do it on on a
Yeah.
thing for, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
taking a very traumatized life and compiling it into 3 minutes is a very difficult thing to do. I
Yeah, of
like to
course.
talk and I like to elaborate and I like to tell the story. I don't like to just be like, I went through this and then make you assume what I went through. Like, that's not going to happen for me. So
Yeah.
I went through, found all these casting producers, and I tagged them in this post, right? On a story. One of the casting producers looked at my story, right? That's like, so I know I'm seen.
Yeah.
Clearly, you are an active casting producer. You just looked at my story. Not only did you look at my story, but you looked at the story before when I'm
Yeah.
talking about how I'm going to be interviewing a castmate from the show that I was just on, but a different episode because I was talking about when I was going to interview Ariel from one of the other episodes. So it's just like, but then he didn't go and view any of my other stories. So
Interesting.
now I'm like, maybe he's just going through my reels.
Maybe.
Don't
You
know.
never
Or
know.
maybe they're
You
just
really
not
never know.
interested. Maybe they already have their mom for the season.
Yeah. You
It's all
never
about
know.
timing.
And it really, no, it really is. It really is. It will
Yeah.
happen when it's meant to be. So,
Have you ever wanted to play any other shows besides Spotlight? Is this like your first
um,
experience really playing them? I know you said you played some other shows, but like,
yeah. It sounds weird when I say I grew up doing this, but I guess I did technically grow up. I grew up playing Survivor games on Instagram.
that's so cool.
I played I couldn't even tell you how many. I played so many and I hosted like probably like 25 or something. The
Yeah.
last time I played, it was 2 years ago and I got fourth place and it was like I don't know, it was like 22, I think, and it was like, how did this happen? I
Yeah.
don't know, it was really weird because I had like a break in semesters in college, so I was like, let me just try this, and I
Yeah.
did pretty well. But yeah, so that's kind of like my background when it comes to the games. I haven't really played, like I've never put my face to a game before, ever before
Okay.
Spotlight, so
Mhm.
this was a new time, like a new thing. Um,
How did you overall feel about the experience of actually putting your face to a name for a change?
Honestly, I feel
How
like.
was that experience? Like, was it terrifying? Was it nerve-wracking? Did you like it eventually? Like,
Yeah, I think it came at the right time. I think
yeah.
before this era of my life, it would have been weird. Like I wouldn't have felt comfortable doing it, not like just because I've never done it before. But
Mhm.
now I was like I just graduated with my master's. Like I feel like I'm at this point in my life where I just like don't really care.
Yeah.
Like
What is your
even if I
master's in?
clinical rehabilitation counseling.
Oh, wow. That's
So I help people
incredible.
with mental and physical disabilities.
Oh my,
Um
okay.
Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, so I just feel like in this era of my life, I just don't care. So I was like, let me play. Why not? So it
You
was
did
great.
it. You went out, what, you were eliminated third?
Third, yeah.
Yeah, and I went to the jury. I think I was six out. So
Yeah.
and I thought I was going to be out pretty quickly just because of how
Hmm.
annoying I am.
Yeah.
I'm like I often say I'm annoying, more annoying than anything, but
Mm. Mm.
um
It got you the first, I mean, almost the first spotlight and then the second spotlight too.
yeah.
So
And I like almost feel like I jinxed it just because after the first spotlight happened and then they put me into the secret spotlight, right? They threw that twist at us. Do you
yeah.
remember when we were all in the breakout room
Yep.
talking and
Hmm.
I was like, watch they do back-to-back twist on us. And
Yep.
they did a back-to-back twist and then wasn't that back-to-back twist he had to eliminate someone else that was in spotlight before.
Hmm.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh. And then there was a double elimination. There was so much
Yeah.
drama from it. And I loved the whole entire thing. I was such a
Crazy.
sore loser when I got eliminated. I was like, no.
No, you did great though. You made it so far. And I mean, you got to be a part of like the jury, which I feel like
Yeah,
if you're
it was
not gonna
cool.
if you're not gonna be a finalist, I feel like the jury is the next best thing.
Exactly. It's like
So
your goal with all these games should always be to make it to jury at least because you
yeah,
never know. Like obviously you want to win the game. That should be your goal.
yeah.
But if your secondary goal should be at least to make it to jury. And
Hmm.
you were so close. I wish that you didn't get voted
I mean,
out. Who
no.
voted you out again?
It was Davion.
Davion. Oh,
Yeah,
that
I had
bad.
actually I had told I met a lot of friends through the games over the years. One of my best friends, his name is Philip. I met him like 10 years ago now playing a game. He lives in Texas. He's visited me many times. I love him dearly. But I was on the phone with him right before Spotlight, and I told him, I was like, as long as I'm not out first, like I'll
Yeah.
take anything. I don't really care. Like all love to Drake, obviously. Love him
Yeah.
too. But I was like, I just want to make it past the first. After that, I'm cool. Like I'll try, but like I was like, I'm not going to put a ton of like, what's the word? like stock into it, not because I don't care about it, but because like at the end of the day, it's just a game, and I just
Yeah.
love being a part of it. So
And it's
I
better,
don't care to
like
pay
I
for it.
almost wish I knew enough to play the game. Obviously,
Mhm.
I knew that if you were first or second spotlight, you had a good chance of winning the
Yeah,
game and at least making
yeah,
it to jury. So that's why I was like,
hmm
let me get in here and make the alliances pretty on early on quick and stuff. But
yeah,
even though I only got to form two alliances, I still made it to jury, which
yeah.
that was pretty well. So I'm pretty
hmm
proud of myself. But did you have anybody that you were working with when you did have conversations, or did you not get that far?
I mean, I literally had like three conversations, I think. I had my first conversation with Tasia. I don't know if you watched it.
Yeah.
I feel like her and I connected really well, and we're actually like, I feel like we're pretty good friends now.
Yeah, she
It's
texted, I think she mentioned you in the interview that I did with her.
yeah,
She said she talks to Jason all the
yeah,
time.
she is awesome. That is my new best friend.
Yeah, I love
But my conversation with her was great. I was like, okay, we're gonna be working together. And then who else did I talk to? We had those breakout rooms where I talked to Mac and Tasia again too.
uh
So I was like, let me just work with them. But at that point, I was like, I've only talked to three people.
Yeah.
What else do I got? I don't have much else.
Oh my
So
goodness. So, do you see yourself ever applying for more on-camera games in the future, or do you think it's kind of a one and done? How are you feeling?
I've thought about it. Honestly, I feel more like I have more of a desire to do it now than I did before.
Yeah.
I think I would be open to the idea, but I'm not like actively looking for it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like if it happens, sure, but I'm not, as of right now, I'm not like looking for
You
it.
won't go out of your way to apply, but if something
Mhm.
comes along, then that's
Sure. I
meant to
mean,
be. Okay.
why not?
What about actual reality TV shows? Are there any things that you can see your
Mhm.
I know you said you wouldn't do Big Brother, but is there
Mhm.
anything you can see yourself doing besides Big Brother?
Yeah. Well, so I know I talked about earlier about like, I don't know about the public perception, like how I would do with that, but like I feel like Survivor, I don't really care about the public perception at all. I want to play that game so bad. I've
Survivor?
applied, yeah, Survivor. I've applied a few times. I love that show. That show
I
means
could see you on Survivor. See, it's opposite for me. I'm have watched a few episodes and I've watched one whole season of Survivor, but I haven't watched them all because Big Brother's more of my show. I
yeah,
have to watch Survivor because
you have to.
people tell me I should audition for Survivor after the things that I've gone through in my life. People are like,
Yeah.
just audition for Survivor. And I'm like, I'm not at a physical level where I can compete that way yet. Like I lost 120 pounds naturally in
Mhm.
2024, and with that went all of my muscle mass. And so like I have flabby chicken arms. I don't have good muscles yet. Like let me build myself up a little bit and then I'll go
Yeah.
play a physical game.
I'm gonna quote one of my favorite players ever. I mean, actually, she's like everyone's favorite player, Suri.
Yes, I love her.
She's like in a voting confessional one
Okay,
episode.
quote her.
And she's like, I might not always be able to beat them with these, but I can always beat them with these.
I like
So the thing I
that.
love about Survivor, and I guess Big Brother too, in any show is like anybody can win, anybody can excel.
You know
So
what? Maybe I should not have my physical incapabilities hold me back. Maybe I
yeah, I
should
mean,
apply. Why not? You never know.
why not? I
What
think
would
you'd
I
be
have
good
to
at
lose
it.
at this point? Nothing.
Exactly.
It's not
I
like
think
I
you
have
should.
any dignity left to lose. I've already lost all of that. So
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Oh
Oh my
my gosh.
gosh.
You have to do it.
Anyways, I want to know a lot more about the Jason that we did not get to know on Spotlight.
Sure. Yeah.
So, we're going to do what we used to do when we first made friends, where we're going to play 20 questions.
hmm
So, don't overthink it. Just kind of whatever comes to mind, and we're going to go
Okay.
right into it. What's your favorite color?
Green.
Green. Okay, why? What about green?
My eyes are green and I feel like it's very grounding. I don't know. I'm very like I like to stay grounded. Like I meditate a lot. I hike a lot, so it reminds me of nature and just
I
staying
love
centered.
that.
So,
Okay, sweet. What is your favorite drink? What's your drink of choice?
oh my gosh. I'm gonna say chocolate milk. I love chocolate
Oh,
milk.
is there a certain brand you
Mhm.
like the most?
I mean Nesquik, I guess, but I don't. I'll take any chocolate milk. I don't care.
Really? Have you tried Fairlife?
No,
Oh
I
my
haven't.
gosh, try
Is it
Fairlife
good?
chocolate milk.
I'm gonna have
It is
to.
so good. It's lower calorie, it's creamier too.
Oh,
Yeah, it's less sugar as well.
I'm gonna write that down.
Fairlife, Fair Life. They even have like regular white milk too. I don't know if you like that, but you could
Yeah.
add your next quick powder to it if you wanted
Yes. Thank you. I'm gonna write this
to.
down later.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so what is your favorite thing to do when you've had a very bad day?
Um, I'm gonna say call my brother.
Aw, is he an
He
older or
is
younger brother?
he's 2.5 years younger than me.
Aw,
He's like my best friend.
that's
So
so sweet.
I talked to him earlier today, talked to him yesterday. We actually went to go see a movie yesterday, so
What movie did
um
you go see?
we saw Hokum, which is a horror movie. I don't know if you like horror
I
movies.
love horror movie. Was it good?
Go see Hokum, go see Obsession. I watched Obsession too. Both very good.
I
But
usually
yeah,
wait
no,
for stuff to be released just to watch it at home, just so I don't have
yeah.
to go to the theater and pay for it. But
hmm
every once in a while, I like a good movie, but I have to really be into the movie to do it. So I'll have to watch those two previews and see if I really want to go to be able to go
Yeah.
to the movie
And
theater.
let me know what you think too, please.
I love horror movies, so I'll have to take my best friend to see the horror movie because her cat just died.
I'm
Oh, yeah, and it
sorry
was
to
like
hear
her
that.
little best friend, and so
Yeah.
I'm like, when I get back after my trip, I'm gonna take her to do like a little bestie day, and
Yeah,
so
do
maybe I'll
it.
take her to see a horror movie if that one's
Yeah.
still out.
And you know what? My favorite thing about horror movies is that it removes me from anything that I'm overthinking about. I have no thoughts when I'm watching a horror movie. I'm just in it.
Same,
So
same. I never realized that until you started where I knew where you're going with about the horror movie thing.
yeah,
I never ever thought of horror movies being an outlet.
yeah,
Because
they really are.
comedy movies are an outlet for me.
Yeah,
When I watch a comedy movie, I don't think of anything. So
really.
I never realized that when I watch horror, it's the same thing.
Yeah. What's your
Like when
favorite
I
horror
watch
or
which
comedy?
which one?
Your favorite comedy? Which one's your
Comedy.
favorite?
Ugh,
Yeah.
it's gotta be Patch Adams.
I've never seen that.
You
I've
have
never seen
to.
that.
I don't know, there's just something about it that makes you want to find the little joys of life again.
Yeah. I,
And it just reminds you of how lucky you are for life.
yeah.
And I
Awesome.
absolutely love Robin Williams as an actor.
Yeah. Oh
And
my
I loved
God.
him as a person, and I'm so
Yeah.
sad that he's dead. But
No, me too.
um yeah, anything with Robin Williams in it is just my go-to movies.
I
But
love
Patch
him.
Adams, if you have to watch it.
Yeah.
It's sad, it's a tearjerker, but it has so many comedy movie like moments in it that just gives you a joy of life. And yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta watch it. What about you? What's your favorite comedy movie?
Oh my gosh. What is my favorite comedy? That was a great question. I love 40-Year-Old Virgin. That movie
Oh
is so
my
funny.
God, that's so good. I love that one too.
That
I
movie
think I
is so
watched it
funny.
twice in a row when it first came out because it was so
Really? Oh my
I
gosh.
was like, it was just so good. And
The
I
scene where
feel like
Steve
when there's such a
Carell,
good movie, you
yeah,
miss so many details the first time around. So you
right?
have to watch it again and be like, I missed that the first time.
Yeah. The scene where Steve Carell is getting waxed
Oh my
is
God.
like the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's so funny. It's so
And
funny.
didn't they actually wax him for the
They
movie?
did. They
Yeah,
actually
to get
did.
the actual reaction. Poor
Yeah.
guy.
Oh my
Oh man.
gosh.
Oh. And you could tell just by the way that the wax strip was in the movie
Yeah.
that they did not shave, they did not do anything. So that
Nope.
poor guy just
He was not acting in that scene at all. It was real. It's so
such a
funny.
good movie.
I know. So I'm sure there's more, but that's the first one that comes to mind.
Okay. So
So,
what is your favorite style of music?
oh, um, do you know who Tame Impala is?
No.
So he
If
does
I
like
heard, I'm
this.
sure if I heard a song, I know more songs and more of like the music styles than like
Yeah,
names, unfortunately, because there's so many names and I'm like I screw up names just to begin with. So
yeah,
could you imagine if I tried to attach a name to a song?
yeah,
Like I'd be pronouncing these names so terribly. If you tell me a song or if I heard a song, I probably would know who it is
yeah.
because I
He,
listen to everything. So
I'm seeing him in concert this summer. I don't even know how to describe the kind of music he does. I'm sure there's a genre, but it's so unique. I love it so much.
what is his name again?
Tame Impala.
Tame Pollen. How do you
Tame.
spell the first name?
It's Tame and then
Mhm.
Impala is Impala.
Okay, so people can
So
find them and listen to them, and I can go
amazing.
back and find them too. Because I was like, when you said
Amazing.
the name, I was trying to figure out how to spell it in my brain. I'm like, I don't know how to spell this word.
It's
Oh,
his music is so good and it's so like versatile. I don't even know how to describe the way that I love his music. So
yeah. Oh.
yeah.
So, what is your favorite hobby to do? What do you do when you need something to do other than working or your usual day to day?
So right now I'm rewriting the book that I finished writing last year because I
Oh,
think I said this in Spell. I'm trying to
yeah.
get it published in July. So
Yeah.
lately it's been writing. That's taken up a lot of my time. I love writing so much.
It's such an outlet to
So
do. What is your book about?
So it is about a secret hitman organization.
Ooh, that
And so
sounds
there's this man named Jesse who works for them, and
good.
he goes to like complete like what's called like a call, which is like a hit basically.
Mhm.
And during that hit or call or whatever, something happens that makes him think that he's not as safe as he was or that he
Yeah.
thought he was. Um, and a lot of other things happen. I'm not going to spoil it, but
No, don't spoil too much. But that already sounds like such an intense book. That's so exciting.
it
How
really
many are
is.
you doing like chapters? Or are you just doing like a front to cover? Like how many chapters are in there?
I think there's 45 chapters, and I think I'm around the 360 page
That's
mark or
so
something
cool.
around
So where are you
around.
gonna put your book out when it comes out?
Do you say when
Yeah,
or
when
where?
and where?
When? Hopefully the end of July, I'm
Okay.
hoping. Where to be determined. We'll see.
Okay. That's
It's a little
awesome.
bit
Are
more
you
complicated.
self-publishing or do you have a person to do it for you?
I'm planning on self-publishing, but I'm
Okay.
also, like I said, kind of to be determined. We'll see.
Yeah.
Um,
Amazon. My brother and my two brothers wrote a book and they sell them on Amazon and it's
yeah.
pretty easy to do.
I think that honestly will probably be the way I end up going just because I think it's easiest. So,
My my brother and my two brothers wrote this book.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, and they this is my brother's studio that I'm in right now.
Yeah, that's
And
so cool.
so you can find it on Amazon.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So Amazon is the way to go with I'll have to ask my brother and I'll private message you about who
Sure.
he used for like this kind of stuff and
Yeah,
I'll let you know because now that I know you're trying
please
to make a
do.
book. I knew you
Yeah.
were writing a book, but I didn't know you were releasing it so soon. So now that I know, I'll give you some resources to help you.
Thank you so
My
much. Yeah.
brothers, yeah, they've got two or three versions of that
Oh
book.
my gosh, that's so
Yep,
exciting.
and then
Okay.
they come in here and they chat online on YouTube and stuff with
Yeah.
other people about the book. It's pretty
Oh my
interesting. I'll have to send you the
gosh.
YouTube link to that too.
I think I'm convinced. You convinced me to use Amazon.
Yeah,
So,
it's so easy. And I
yeah,
almost think I think they ship it out for you too. I don't
they
know.
do. I think they do it
Yeah.
for free.
Okay.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know if it's free, but I know they do it for you.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
freaking amazing. So Amazon, and then there's a couple other like eBay is a good
Yeah,
way to
eBay
go with
too.
eBay, but you have to self-ship with eBay. That might get overwhelming if people really start to buy.
Yeah.
And then
Oh
just
my
promoting it
God.
all over your social media. Do you
Yeah.
have a website yet?
No, not yet.
Make a
Not yet.
website and
I
then
need
have a
to.
link where people can buy the book on the website.
Yeah.
And then you can promote the link all over your social media.
Yeah.
And
There's
then
so much I need to do with that. It's like I've been
you're
working on the
doing the
book
most
so
important
much.
part. You're writing the book.
Yeah, right. I feel like as long as I get the book published, I can worry about it. Like written, I can finish. I can worry about everything else later. So,
Yeah. How much farther do you have with the book? You said you're rewriting it. What made you
uh,
rewrite it, the book to begin with?
what made me write the book to begin with?
Well, you said you are rewriting it, correct?
Yeah.
So what made you want to
Well,
rewrite it?
so I'd written through it just once, and I finished around December. And I love the story, but at that point I was like, I don't want to look at this. I'm so done with this story. I don't want to touch it.
Yeah.
And then like 2 months ago, maybe like a month and a half ago, I was just bored and I was like, I need something to like make me feel more fulfilled than I
Yeah.
was before. And I was like, you know what? Let me get back to the story and really like put my efforts in to finish it and publish it. So
Mhm.
I'm almost done with my first rewrite. I plan on doing one more, and then I think I'm good. So
Okay. Well, that's
we'll see.
exciting.
I'm so
So
excited.
you'll have it done by July. If you need a
I hope
preview
so.
reader, let me know.
Absolutely.
Sample it. If you need a chapter or something, let me
Yep.
know. I'm
I I owe you and Tasia both signed copies. So
Yes, please. And I want I'm like, Taser can have the first because she was the first spotlight. I'll have the second.
perfect.
And you
Perfect.
can write it secret spotlight, the SS.
Hmm. Perfect.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, that's exciting. Are you telling
Yeah.
people about your book? Or are you going to keep it kind of hidden until it's all done and whatnot?
I mean, I'm telling people, I
Yeah.
guess. I mean, I don't, at this point, I'm like, it's almost done. So I
Yeah.
might as well just get the word out slowly. But
Did you tell
I've,
anybody you were on the spotlight that you were doing it?
yeah, like all my friends and family, they
Yeah.
saw and watched. So,
That's so exciting.
yeah.
How fun. So, what is a hobby that you like to do? What is something you like to go out and do with your friends? Because I know you said you spend a lot
Um,
of time with your friends. What do you guys typically do for fun?
I don't know what to do the most. I love going to the movies, like
Yep.
like a lot. I went to the movies, uh, I think 4 times since the Spotlight. which was like 8 days ago.
A
So
week
I've gone
ago.
a
Yeah.
lot.
Oh my God.
Um, it's just nice because it's like, well, I love movies, and then it gives us something to talk about after. And yeah, I was texting Tasia the other day. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go see a movie," and she was like, "You're seeing another one?" I'm like, "I
You're like,
mean,
yeah, you know what? Do you have a movie pass?
I don't. I
What
know
movie
I
theater do
need
you go
to."
to?
Usually it's Regal, but sometimes AMC. So I'm like, if I go to AMC, I might as well just get the thing.
Because I know, like, look into it and see if they have a movie pass. Because my friend Ashley has
Yeah,
a movie pass, and you pay so much, but you can see as many movies as you want.
yeah.
So
And I
look
would
into
need
that if
to,
you, yeah, if you go to movies as much as you do, you need a movie pass.
right?
I'm almost certain you can see like a movie every day.
Oh, sign me up. So gladly,
Yeah,
gladly.
I'll research it. I'll actually just research it for you and send it to you
Yeah,
as your movie
sure. Thank
pass.
you so
Then I can
much.
live vicariously for you with all the movies you go
Perfect.
and see.
What
I'll
was the
be
last
like,
movie
which
you saw?
last movie I saw? Oh my gosh. It's been a minute. I saw Scream, the latest Scream.
The seventh one? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the most recent one that I've seen, to be honest.
Did
I
you
don't
like it?
know. I loved it. I love scary
Really?
movies. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's hard not to like them for
I
me.
know. I
I'm like, how
know.
do you not like a movie when they have the original people in it?
And Nev Campbell is just amazing.
I
She
love
everything
them
she
so
does.
much.
She's amazing.
I got a
So
po oh, do you want a poster from the premiere? Did you ever get a poster?
no, I did not.
Well, PM me your address and I will give you
Oh,
one of the premiere
oh
movie
my
posters they gave out to
gosh.
everybody on premiere night. I have three of them
Yeah.
and I've been trying to give them away because
Oh my God. I'll take it. I'll take it. That'd be
perfect.
awesome. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. That'd be
Yeah,
so
I'm like,
cool.
I wish I had an autograph for you, but at least it's the big Neve Campbell. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think she's on the front of the poster this year. I'm gonna have to remember.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, they sent me three of them because we went on premiere night, and part of the ticket for the fan premiere ticket one was they gave you a poster.
Oh, awesome.
And
That's so cool.
they only had a limited amount of posters, so they had to mail me my posters, and they mailed me.
Yeah.
So I have two extras.
Oh my God. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll take one gladly. That'd be great. Thank you
Sweet.
so much.
No, you're welcome. Do you like sports?
Um,
You a sports person?
Not really, to be honest. I mean, I used to play soccer. I played soccer for like 6 years, I think.
Yeah.
I just gave that up. Like there was not a reason. I just stopped playing. I don't really like watching sports either.
Yeah.
I don't know. My dad does, but it's not for me.
I'm like a yay sports. Like I'll watch it and
Right?
I understand sports, but I'm not like
Mhm.
a hardcore, like I have to be so into the sport kind
Right? I
of.
feel like the way that people are obsessed with like football is the way that I'm obsessed with like Survivor.
Yes, and that's how I'm
And
obsessed with
like
Big
you with Big
Brother.
Brother. Exactly, right? Right?
Yeah, I'm like I
Um,
could talk to you about Big Brother for literally like 12 hours straight if you let me.
yeah.
And then like I know some sports people are the same way, so it would make sense. And you're probably the same way with Survivor too.
Yep, same way. Who
Uh,
is your favorite Big Brother player ever? I meant to ask you this.
ah,
You can only pick one.
Nicole F.
Okay. Which game did you like more? For
Oh,
winning game? I guess any of the
man,
three.
because she was in 3 seasons, right?
Yeah, three.
I really liked the way she played All Stars.
Yeah,
I feel like she went into that game with a good shoulder on her head, head on
yeah,
her shoulders, and she played very smart. She didn't come on
yeah,
too strong. She played and she won when she had to. She made some bold moves and things like that. So I
yeah,
think All Stars is my favorite just because she had all the other people that
yeah,
played before that she was competing with too. So it made it even more challenging instead
yeah.
of like a regular one that she came into. So
And she made it so far too.
I know
She
she
made
really did.
she almost got to the end.
She did,
So
but she won. She won a season already. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
she was
that's
already a
it.
winner.
Yeah,
So
and you know what's funny is in the comments actually of the spotlight, people are saying that I give Nicole vibes.
really, I
Yeah,
could see it. I could see it. And
I'm
she's a winner
like,
too. So
I'll take it. Like, how could I be
yeah.
mad about that? Like, she's my favorite player, which is funny because my best friend Ashley, who introduced me to the show, her and her family can't stand Nicole.
Really? Oh my
And I
gosh.
like when I first started watching Big Brother, I'm like, Nicole's my favorite because I can relate to her so much. Her personality, the way she wants to play the game, the way she just wants to win, the way she's a sore loser, the way she's a good winner, like everything. Like I feel like I could just so relate to her and
Yeah,
humble her little strength that she has.
yeah,
What
that's
about you? Do you
awesome.
have a favorite Big Brother player or are you
I
more
do.
so into?
I don't have to put any thought into it at all. It is Taylor Hale.
Yep.
She is I so when her season was airing, I was in, let's see, what year was that? 2023,
Yeah.
2, 20, some around that time. I
Mhm.
was, um, I was doing college online. I wasn't going in person. I was living at home.
Yeah.
And it was like I wasn't spending a lot of time like out in the world. And so watching her like the way that she faced all of her struggles and challenges during that season and the way that she did it with like a smile on her face and like
Yeah.
her demeanor during that season. There's so much about her. It would be hard for me to like explain how much I admire her just as a person.
Yeah.
There was a So late, like a year after that, I think I had a college, I had an essay to do in college, and the prompt was like, write an essay about someone who's resilient or something like that. And I mean, her whole thing was about being resilient. So I wrote like this like essay about the way that she moved throughout that season and how it led her to the
She
win.
did it with so much grace.
So much.
I don't think that, if you can't tell by the way I play, I don't know that I would have handled it with that much grace. I would have
Well, I
brought the
mean,
drama. I would have been, what the heck? And you know what's
yeah.
really cute is I forget who it was. Oh, I feel like it was Tasia.
Hmm.
She said I give her Angela vibes in the best way.
I agree
Okay.
wholeheartedly.
I'm like, I
Yeah.
totally
In the
love
best way.
Angela. And you know what's really funny is when she was calling Matt Crazy Eyes was when I was super sick. So the
Yeah.
very first time that I ever watched Big Brother was July 25th of 2024. And my best friend Ashley told me, she's like, come over, hang out, smoke some weed. Maybe it'll help your tummy feel better. So
Hmm.
I had gotten sick starting June 14th of 2024. And
Yeah.
that didn't stop until March of 2025, where anytime I ate food, it
Oh
just came up and
gosh,
came
that's
out every which
horrible.
way.
Yeah,
Turns out I was in the middle of a burnout from a lot of things that I had going on in my life, but
yeah,
no one could figure it out. They just thought I had
yeah.
a never-ending stomach bug.
Oh my
So I
God.
went over to my friend's house on July 25th to watch Big Brother with her. And I never had seen Big Brother prior to this. And it
Yeah.
was the episode where Angela was calling Matt Crazy Eyes. So I had watched it, started laughing, started loving it. I
Hmm.
started feeling sick again. So I went home to my
Yeah.
house and I have a tablet that I prop up anytime. And anytime I was sick in the bathroom, I just needed an outlet to listen to. And
Yeah.
I didn't want the radio. So I just turned on Big Brother and I listened to the game being played. So now
Yeah.
I'm barfing in the toilet, okay, mid barf.
Oh my
And she comes
gosh.
back on the screen calling Matt Crazy Eyes, and I
Yeah.
start laughing as I'm barfing.
Mm.
I'm choking on my barf, thinking I'm about
Oh
to
my
die. And death
gosh.
is my biggest fear. And I'm like, I love this show so much. And like in my
Hmm.
brain, as I'm trying to like clear my airway and like make sure I
Hmm.
don't die, I'm like, I love this show so much. Oh my God.
Yeah.
If I ever like get out of this moment, I have to audition for this because this is
Hmm.
the funniest thing in the world. But during that time, I was so sick that I didn't even think of auditioning. I didn't start auditioning until that January
Yeah. Yeah.
in 2025. But it was just the funniest thing, the fact that like Angela calling Matt Crazy Eyes, I inhaled my own vomit and I almost died.
Right. I mean,
Funny.
that's how good the show is it can cure you from
You
not feeling
know?
well. You know,
Exactly.
there's like I was thinking about this while you were saying that, is that I feel like there's I don't know if stigma is the right word. I'm just gonna use it.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a kind of stigma when it comes to like Survivor and Big Brother and some of these shows because like you'll go on and you'll see, I don't know, Suri and Felicia in a canoe or kayak or whatever, and like their costumes are silly, and you're like, what is this? And some people are like, why do you watch this? But it's like once you give it a chance, once you really know what is going on. I
Hmm.
mean, I've loved Survivor since I was 8. Like I've loved it
Yeah.
majority of my life, and it will, yeah. So.
Yeah, it's like I've always known a Survivor. I've never known a Big Brother. I've heard like Big Brother, like the saying Big Brother's always watching. Like I don't know if that
Mhm.
comes from Big Brother. I don't know where it comes from, but I've heard of the
Mhm.
Big Brother TV show, but I've never actually just sat down and watched it before
Yeah,
until I
yeah,
got sick when I only had TV as an outlet. And that once I started watching Big Brother, that was the only TV show I turned to
yeah,
for months
yeah,
and months. I had watched every season Nicole was on in a matter of 2 months.
yeah.
Like I was just binge
And
watching.
there's a lot of episodes too. There's like
Yeah.
how many episodes? Like
Some seasons have like
40,
40
50.
something. I'm
My
like,
gosh. Yeah, it's a lot.
because it's I know that they air, well, nowadays they have this season they're doing it again where it's the After Dark, the Unlocked.
Yeah.
And that's like Fridays, every other Friday. So that adds on two more episodes per
Yeah. Oh
season
my
because they
God.
intertwine it with the regular season stuff. It's not aired separately.
Yeah.
So I'm almost certain that they live feed 3 times a week. I think it's Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Hmm.
And so those 3 days a week, those are each episodes.
Yeah.
And that goes on for 3 months.
Yeah.
So 3 times 12, whatever that could be. But
It's a
you got
lot.
yeah,
Yeah. No, it's a lot.
bonus episodes,
Yeah.
spoilers, all those other things. Then you have the live feeds as well.
Hmm.
There's so much that goes into this kind of
There's so much. So, I mean, if you miss one day of not going on the live feeds, you're behind. Like, you don't know what's
seriously.
going on.
It's either you
So,
have to commit to it or you can't.
exactly. You
Yeah,
have to commit or you like there's no
don't
I
watch.
mean you could watch it, but you're not going to know everything that's going on and what's
You're
happening.
just gonna
So,
be so confused and not even worth it
hmm.
at that point. That's so
Yeah.
funny. Do you have any games besides these type of games that you like to play? Like with friends? Like, is there any type of games you guys go and play?
Let's see. There's a okay, this is not really answering your question, but there's a Survivor board game. Do you know about the Survivor board game?
I don't. Tell me all about
There's two boxes where like you can play Survivor with your friends.
it. Yeah.
So I've done that a few times. It's pretty cool. I highly recommend look
That
into
totally
it.
answers my question. I was looking for like a
Um,
board game or something. I
yeah,
wasn't.
I mean, I guess that answers your question. It is.
So you're hanging out at home with your friends, you're having some drinks,
Hmm.
and you guys pull out the Survivor board game. What does
Hmm.
the Survivor board game look like? Like, what do you have to do to win?
So you get like these like player cards. You get like two of them, I think. And basically like it's really complicated to explain, but basically you are voting each other out. You go to like
Right.
tribal councils and you have to like vote for somebody and you have I think this new box you have like an immunity necklace so you can win immunity. So it's like it's obviously not the game, like I'm not starving, but it's close
Yeah,
enough to what the game is. So I've played that a few times with my friends and we have a great time. So
that's so awesome.
yeah.
So do you, because my podcast is about mental health,
Mhm.
is there anything with mental health related that you personally struggle with in your everyday life? Like, do you
Yeah.
have anxiety,
Um,
depression, any type of things that you want to talk about?
I have never been diagnosed with depression,
Hmm.
but I know I've struggled with a lot of the symptoms of depression since I
Okay.
was a little kid. My mom passed away when I was 8, so obviously that affects someone, and it
Yeah.
really did affect me. But I think it led me to where I am today as a counselor, and I love giving back and making other people feel like not alone, and
But that
you
had to be
know,
so incredibly hard because you're 8 years
it
old. So
was.
obviously you have memories of your mom, but not a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I have. They've definitely faded a little bit, but I tell people all the time, I'm like, it's less about the memories that I have, and
Yeah.
it's more about the way that she made me feel. I remember feeling like it's really difficult to explain, but I remember the safety that she make me feel, and I try to channel how she made me feel into my sessions with clients, and also just like people and friends and like family and people I care about. I try to make them feel safe in the way that she made me feel. And to me, it feels like that's how I'm
Do
letting her live on through me. So
you know how she passed away? Is it okay to
she,
talk about this, by the way? Is it too?
yeah, I am an
Sorry.
open book when it comes to this
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Absolutely. She overdosed. Yeah, she overdosed. So,
So how do you, looking back on, your mom's death and everything, how do you kind of feel about that? Have you ever done drugs yourself or have you avoided it because of your mom? Like, I know that's a very personal question, but if it's drinking and drugs, typically someone who's passed away, the people who
mhm.
fall under them don't do those kind of things. And I know several of my friends who have had parents who are very did alcohol and drugs and stuff like that, and they avoid them. So I'm just very curious how your mom's impact of overdosing affected you in your life and your path of life.
Yeah, I don't mind you asking any question.
Okay.
I'm an open book, like I said. I have stayed away from it, but not out of a place of like, obviously not a place out of judgment and not a place of like fear. It's more of like I feel like that's not what she would want for me,
Right.
if that makes sense.
That makes
Um,
total sense.
I like I said, I feel like I tried my best to live each day for her in the best way I can, and in that way, it's kind of like just stay away from that kind of stuff. But I think that she would, what am I trying to say? I think that she would be very grateful for the person that I've become.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I love that. So tell me a little bit about your work. I know you briefly touched about that. Tell me
Mhm.
what you do on a day-to-day basis. What does a daily work schedule look like for you?
Yeah. So I see clients with anxiety, depression, ADHD, autism, and grief. Most of my background is in grief work. I started volunteering at this nonprofit close to me in Atlanta called Kate's Club, where I basically like sit down with kids from the ages of 5 to 18 and we run through activities, just like art activities, just like making flowers or whatever.
Yeah.
But while we're doing that, they're structured around grief and like, how was it losing your person and all this. So I've been doing that for ever, like 4 or 5 years, long time. So once I became a counselor, a lot of my grief work there kind of helped my work with my clients. Um, so yeah, I'm still working through like the internship portion of my grad school. So like technically I'm like I graduated, but like not really. I don't get my degree till July.
Yeah,
So I'm still working through the internship hours, but it's been amazing. It's been so nice to like
I love
give back and I like everybody's struggling. Like
Yeah.
everybody acts like we're not, but like we all are. Like, I mean, maybe some of us more than others, sure, but like we all have things going on. So it's been nice for, my clients to see like, someone has their back.
Yeah. That's so important to have. And that's why I really created this platform is to give a space for people just to talk and tell their stories if they want people to hear them.
Yeah.
When I was manic last year going through this process of submitting so many different audition tapes and creating video after video, I went through a process where I was talking to people that I didn't know, just strangers I would meet at an airport, strangers I would meet at the grocery store, at a bar when I just went to go have food by myself or whatever. I would tell them my story just to
Yeah.
see how they would react towards me. And
Mhm.
the more that I was accepted for just who I am, instead of trying to hide who I really was, the more it just helped me come out of my shell. And the more
Yeah.
that it helped me come out of my shell, the more I realized that everybody's struggling, like you said, but people don't want to talk about it because they don't want to be judged because they feel
Hmm.
like they're not understood.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the you were used the word stigma earlier. Stigma labels, they drive me absolutely nuts because
Yeah.
they're so quick to be like, "Oh, I have ADHD, I'm forgetful." You're forgetful, but the amount of forgetfulness when it's really an ADHD person, it affects their life to a point where it's debilitating. And that's
Hmm.
where I'm trying to bring awareness to is like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, you can say you have it, but tell me how and why you have it. And let's talk about it and let's tell people about it because then they're going to feel less alone. So the
Yeah.
more I told people about what I was going through, the less alone I felt. And
Yeah.
then when I was auditioning for Big Brother and I was so confident that I was going to get a call back and I was going to be on season 27, I was cocky and freaking manic and so fucking on grandiose this episode. It was amazing. And I'm glad in a weird way that I experienced that because it helped me
Mhm.
find my confidence within
Yeah.
myself again. I
Yeah.
have been an unconfident person since I was 18 years old when I was in my domestic violence relationship. And, it's just very interesting kind of process, but I wouldn't be where I'm at without the support of people
Yeah.
behind me to kind of turn to when I need that space. You know what I mean? And you have to
Yeah.
find your people of who to talk to, when to talk to them, and everything like that. But the stigma label portion really drives me nuts because
Yeah.
what is actually said behind the stigmas is not the actual reality for people. And
Yeah.
that's why the more stories that are getting told on my platform, the more awareness that's being spread, and hopefully the
Yeah.
more less alone people feel just because we're all going through something. But I get why people don't want to talk about it because once you
Yeah.
talk about it, it's no longer something that you're going through alone. Other people feel like they have to go through it with you. And
Yeah.
that's something that I really went through with my diagnosis of being bipolar is once I had that diagnosis attached to me, it was mine to
Hmm.
keep, but
Yeah.
I decided to tell people. And once I started telling people, and now that I'm just public with it, people only view me as bipolar.
Yeah.
And so it's this whole process of like, if I'm excited, people think I'm manic. And if I'm just having a bad day, people think I'm in a depression. Nobody understands that, like, I'm fully grounded all the time,
Yeah.
especially with my medications, but I'm going to have highs and lows, and I can't control those highs and lows in
Yeah.
life. And I just want people to see that. And that's what my
Mhm.
platform's for. And I hope more people, whoever's watching and listening, understands that they're not alone. And I
Yeah.
love that you work with people and you make them feel less alone in their days. I absolutely love that. This is truly
Yeah.
all meant to be.
Yeah. I remember when like around when she had first passed, I was like I didn't want anybody to know. Like I would not tell anybody. I don't think I
Were you
told anybody for
ashamed?
it wasn't about shame, it was about attention. Like I did not want all these people to be like, that's the kid whose mom passed away. I didn't want to be that. I just wanted to be me and be a kid and like enjoy it. So for the first like, I don't know, maybe like 2 years or something, like I didn't tell anybody, like people at school and stuff like that. But when I got to I'm gonna say middle school, I think, when it really started to set in, like, okay, this is my normal now. Like
Yeah.
she's not with me anymore. I knew I needed to find that connection elsewhere. No one's ever gonna replace her, obviously, but
Yeah.
I wanted other people to feel, well, I wanted to feel supported, and I wanted other people to feel supported.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that comes from like my relationship with my brother, who I talked about earlier. He was two
Yeah.
and a
No
half years
wonder why
younger
you
than
guys
me.
are so close.
Yeah, he was 5 when she passed away. So he was a little kid. I mean, younger than me. And I remember like right like around that time, like I would crack jokes, which I know sounds weird, but it
Mhm.
was like my way of trying to make him feel better. And I still do that today. Like I'm always making jokes because it's just the way I've learned to like show people like, hey, like
Yeah.
it's okay, I'm here, like we'll be okay.
That is
Um,
why, real quick, why I absolutely love Patch Adams as a movie because what I
yeah,
got out of that is laughter is the best medicine.
it really is.
Hmm.
It really is. So I it just like and it's universal. Like we all laugh. I
Yeah.
mean, sure our humors are different, but we all laugh.
But
And
sometimes when it's so uncomfortable, you have to make some kind of laughter out of it and a joke just to make it
hmm
feel better and to be able to actually break the ice to talk about it.
yeah,
And a lot of people get offended when people joke about traumas, but unless it's your trauma, don't be offended because it's not something that you should even be considering that way, you
yeah,
know? And so I actually love that you bring a little bit of lightheartedness of a joke to that for your brother so that way he can have a laugh during a hard moment. I think that's really important.
yeah. And it's so fun. I tell him all the time. I'm like, I now feel like he's funnier than me. So I'm like, I'm always laughing at things that he said or says. And I feel
So
like it just
great that
kind
you
of
guys have each other so close in life and that the death of your mom hasn't really destroyed your relationship and it just
you
seems
know,
like it's brought you guys so much closer together.
mhm,
And
yeah.
how is he doing with all of this?
He like with her passing and everything, I think that
Yeah.
he has grown into such a kind-hearted person. I think that it has made him, he's told me like he has felt like this has made him more understanding of how bad things can be. And
Mhm.
I've kind of said the same thing to him too. I'm like, I feel like him and I looked like the worst of what life can be directly, and we turn on and walk the other way and made it better for ourselves.
Right.
So I think he's absolutely done that, and I'm so proud of the person that I've watched grow. And I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what like where his life turns up. Like what does he continue to do that makes him happier and happier? So
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah,
So after work, what does a day in the life of Jason look like? What do
yeah.
you do after work?
So right now, I'm in a weird spot in my life right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's so
Yeah.
weird. My roommate moved out like 2 months ago
Mhm.
because he did not like Atlanta at all. So he moved back to Seattle. So I'm living alone again, which it's been a while.
Yeah.
I go to the gym all the time, always working out. I always spend time with people, like I said.
Yeah.
Working on my
Like
book.
you
So
don't
just
like to be
like,
alone.
yeah, really trying to pour into myself. When I was living, because I moved to Atlanta 3 years ago, and
Yeah.
before when I was living at home, like I have, so my dad ended up remarrying, and they had a kid, so I have two younger brothers,
Mhm.
and so I would like spend a lot of time with them, which was great. Love them.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Like I love spending time with them, but it would like it would be a struggle for me to find time to like really pour into myself. So
Yeah.
when I'm here, I do a lot of that. I do a lot of that. I'm always like
So when you say
hiking and doing
pour
stuff.
into myself, what do you mean by that? Yeah, what do you do when you fully do that?
Mhm. I've tried to get really specific with like what makes me feel like fulfilled, but like I don't even really feel like that word does it justice.
Hmm.
Content, satisfied, like what makes me feel like I'm gonna just say satisfied doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Um, And that's so many different things. I even said this on the spotlight. I was like, I'm very adventurous. There's not much I'll say no to. And I feel like those are just constant opportunities for me to find out like what makes me happy, what things
Yeah.
do I enjoy doing. And so I've been doing a lot of that and just enjoying the city while I'm here because I'm also not the biggest fan of Atlanta, at least where I live, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna enjoy it while I'm
You wanna know a
here.
little secret?
Sure.
I'm a Georgia peach. I was born in
You
Georgia.
are, oh my, where in Georgia were you born?
I was born in St. Mary's.
Oh my gosh, it's so, I
Yeah.
was born in Lawrenceville. Do you know where Lawrenceville is?
No, I only
Um,
lived in Georgia till I was about 6 or 7 months old.
yeah.
Then we moved to Charleston, South Carolina, and I lived there
Oh,
until I was about 6 years old. And then I moved to Connecticut, and I lived in
yeah.
Connecticut until I was 18,
Oh my
18,
gosh, that's
19.
so
And then I
cool.
moved to Hawaii, and then Hawaii. After that, I moved to California, and I've been here ever since.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Charleston is beautiful. Oh my
I,
gosh. I
yeah.
haven't been up there in so long.
So how far you know where St. Mary's is, right?
Yeah,
So how far away is that from you?
maybe like an hour or 2 hours. I have to look it up. I've been there before.
What a
I
small
couldn't tell you how
world.
far it
I
is.
heard
Yeah,
it's really pretty.
yeah,
So that's why I'm
yeah.
like, I've always wanted to like go back and see the area that I was born in.
You
I don't know
should
why. I don't know why. I've
do
wanted
it.
to. So for my daughter's 16th birthday, she was actually born in Hawaii. So she's 15 right now, and she's born at this huge, giant pink hospital on
Mm,
Honolulu. It's called Tripler
yeah,
Hospital. It's the Army hospital of
yeah.
the island. And my
Mhm.
ex-husband was in the army, so naturally she's going to be born right there.
Yeah.
And so I have this dream and this vision of for her 16th birthday, we take a mommy-daughter trip, or she can bring some of her friends, whatever she wants to do. And we go to Hawaii, and I actually want to reach out to the hospital and be able to try to like take her to the wing and show her where she was born at, because
Gosh,
she had a really
yeah.
complicated birth. She was stuck when she was coming out, and she had the cord wrapped around her neck twice. And so
Yeah, oh
she
my
was blue
God.
and not breathing, and like it
Oh
was
my
really, really
God.
complicated, but she
Yeah.
pulled through and she's good.
Yeah.
But I just thought it would be so special, and I've always wanted to
Yeah.
do the same thing. I'm like, where did I enter this world at? Like,
Yeah.
like life
Yeah.
is precious, it's way too short, and we're all here for a reason.
Yeah.
I say everything happens for a reason till I'm blue in the face.
Yep.
Like
Me
anything
too.
that happens to me, it happens, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
And sometimes I search for the reason why and I find them, but sometimes I don't. And the
Yeah.
ones that I don't, it's because it's not necessary.
Yeah.
I don't need to know why. I
Hmm.
just need to know it happened and move on and
Yep.
let it go.
Yep. I think that would be great. I think you guys should do that.
We should. I'm planning it and I want to do it. And I just need to, like, even if I don't take her to like the exact hospital room, just showing her the hospital. Like,
Yeah.
that's where you were born into this world.
Oh,
Like,
that's
it's so,
awesome.
yeah.
Definitely, definitely
And
do
then,
that.
of course, like, she's a cool kid who's born in Hawaii. Like, I gotta take her to Hawaii to see
Yeah,
how
right.
it is. And we have
Right.
a picture of us, me and her dad and Ava, and my daughter's name is Ava. And
Yeah.
she was a week old, the little tiny little baby. And we have a picture of us on the Waikiki boardwalk of me and her dad. And
Oh,
she's in her
yeah.
little tiny
Oh
stroller.
my
And she's just
God.
this little tiny thing. So I thought it would be so
Oh,
cute to find the background of that and just take another picture of me and her together. Like,
yeah, do it.
I'm such a
Do it.
sentimental, like cheesy, goofy little person. So
Nothing wrong with
that
that
would
at
be so
all.
beautiful.
Do it. I think that'd be great.
So, what does dating life look like for Jason?
Um, Honestly, non-existent. And it's
Oh.
gonna stay that way until I feel like when I was like, I don't know, 17. Yeah, 17, I think was when around the time when I was like, okay, I think I need to go to grad school to do what I want
Yeah.
to do. And that has just been priority number one, and it's gonna stay that way. And I feel like if I was going to date, it needs to be in a point where that is more of a priority for me than it is.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, that makes sense. So, are you still currently in school?
um, like I said, it's a little complicated. Like sort of, like technically I graduated, but I don't get my degree till the end of July.
Okay.
So I'm still finishing on my internship hours. So kind of not. It's weird. I don't
That
know
is,
how to
it
explain
sounds
it.
complicated, but what will your degree be in when you're fully done with everything?
It'll be in clinical rehabilitation counseling.
I love
So
that so
mental and
much.
physical disabilities.
Mm. And
So
it's sad, it's very sad that like your mom passed away and the way
yeah.
that she did and everything. And I'm so sorry that you had to go through all of that. My condolences to you. But like you say, everything happens for a reason.
Yep.
And I don't know why that happened. I'm sure we'll never know why.
Hmm.
But all we know now is it led you to a path that you're in now, and you're
Yeah.
doing so amazing, and you're
Yeah.
such an
Thank you.
inspiring person. And
Thank you.
I'm so thankful to have met you.
I know. This is awesome.
With my podcast being about mental health, I want to give you the floor to kind of give any pieces of advice to anybody
Sure.
struggling and anything that you want to say because you work with mental and physical disabilities. So I know those two go hand in hand. My stuff is more about mental just because I don't struggle physically.
Yeah.
I respect anybody who does, and I would love for you to give any piece of advice for mental disabilities and
Yeah.
for physical disabilities. What would you love to say to someone who's
Yeah.
struggling?
I feel like my advice for both is pretty similar, and it's that you're not ever alone with what you're experiencing. There are so many people on this planet, and there were even, not with us anymore.
Mhm.
Um, there are people who have experienced and are experiencing exactly what you are,
Yeah,
and there is nothing about anyone that makes them beyond um, help and rehabilitation. Everyone is worth it, regardless of who you are and what your thoughts are and what you've experienced. I think that we were put on this earth to love each other and to lean on each other and to care about each other.
yeah,
And that also includes caring about yourself too, and pouring in yourself and making yourself feel like, okay, I'm worthy and I'm deserving of love and
yeah,
compassion. And you are, even if it doesn't feel like it. I say this to my clients all the time. I'm like, even if you don't feel like you're worthy of this, you are.
yeah.
You are.
That's beautiful.
So I think that's what I would say. Yeah, I think so.
That's
So
awesome. Any
yeah.
other little things that anything you feel like you didn't get a chance to say that you wish you could have said in the spotlight?
Just, I mean, how fun it was
Oh my
to play
gosh.
that game, even if it was small. I mean, it was fun.
It was so
Um,
quick, and I wish it would
it was
last
so quick,
longer. It was
you
so
know.
fast, but it was so much fun. And look where we're at now. Like I
Mhm.
told Mike earlier, I haven't told anybody else that I interviewed with them, but I think it'd be kind of fun to do like once a month check-ins with each other,
Yes,
just to keep
absolutely.
members, engaged and see what they
Yeah,
feel and all of that kind of stuff. But
yeah,
I appreciate you taking your time to
of
kind of come here and
course.
chat with me and tell me your story. And I am so happy that we have met.
I
And
know,
I
me
look
too.
forward to getting to know you on and off camera a little bit more
Yeah,
in the future.
yeah,
So thank you for taking
definitely.
your time with me.
Of
I'm going to
course.
let everybody know to have so much fun, have a beautiful day, peace, love, and so much better cups, you guys. Bye.